Much, Justin. Hey, it's Wednesday. John Katsilometes from the Las Vegas Review-Journal is here talking about a bunch of stories you've been writing about in your column called Cats. And something last night that you caught on camera, a benefit with, gosh, world-renowned DJs here at Omnia for the victims of the shooting. But then there was a little bit of a surprise as well.
At about midnight, Celine Dion came into the club and performed My Heart Will Go On with Steve Aoki.
Wow.
And I'll tell you what, there she is. And it was bedlam, man. It was, these are both artists are from Las Vegas. They're giants in their own industry, and they're fans of each other. And she came out and sang the full song. The place came apart. She danced with them a little bit at the end, and this was unbilled, but not necessarily unexpected. There was some buzz around the club there at Caesars that she was going to show up, but it was part of what they called the benefit concert, which had Aoki, Cascade, Tiesto. I interviewed him. You'll see that in the column. Just Cash was involved in this. Little John, Zed, big names indeed in the electronic dance music world.
Great.
And they raised, I think, $1 million through this entire effort just from that show. A lot of revenue and a lot of goodwill in that room last night.
Yeah,
and
an incredible moment. Wow.
Yeah.
And then December 1st, like you said, there's going to be a big benefit at T-Mobile Arena, and that has been officially confirmed with the Killers and Imagine Dragons, right?
Yeah, Killers, Imagine Dragons, David Copperfield, Boyz II Men, Penn and Teller, Cirque artists are all involved in this, and there are going to be more too. So, and there's a great. December 1st was one of the dates we knew it was going to be a great deal of goodwill, and of course Imagine Dragons and the Killers are local Las Vegas rock stars, and they help put this whole thing together. Everybody's got their heart in Vegas on this thing, so that's coming up at T-Mobile Arena.
I think it's going to bring the Strip together and people from outside. You know, people already tweeting saying they're
stars,
excited. Yeah,
all of them.
All right, so let's talk about this new show over at Caesar's Palace at Cleopatra's Barge. I love the time of this, a 5 o'clock show.
5 o'clock, get it going. It's called the Cocktail Cabaret. 5 o'clock from Wednesdays through Sundays at Cleopatra's Barge. And there's Nikki Scalera, Eric Jordan Young, Daniel Emmett. That's Nicole Kaplan in that video. She's not going to actually be in the show. Marin Wade, who's a terrific singer, also is going to be in the show. Nicole has another gig in Los Angeles that took her out of it. But this is a hyper-talented show put on by Keith Thompson and Philip Fortenberry, two composers and musicians in Las Vegas who know their way around a stage, and it's going to be a kickin' show.
Yeah, it sure is. And there's Marin. In that video, they wanted to make clear that's actually from another venue, not Cleopatra's Barge, because they haven't actually got video from that yet.
Exactly. That was a showcase that they did, or a little segment at the Myron's Cabaret Jazz in September.
All right, and 15 seconds, Whoopi Goldberg back at Treasure Island. I think she draws a lot in interest. She's on The View here, of course, on
there
Channel
she is.
13.
I talked to her yesterday. She's turning 62 next week. It's her birthday show. She told me some fun stories about Frank Sinatra's advice to her. Frank Sinatra said, stay away from the slot machines unless you can find a friendly one.
Oh, there you go.
Golden nugget. But
Good
she's
advice.
Great interview. Great woman.
Okay, good. We'll look forward to that. You can check out Katz's column, of course, online and in the Review Journal. It's called Cats.
Cats!